Hello and welcome back to Rim to River 100 2024. I'm Harold again. Hey everybody. Week 6 got done. It was a cutback week this week. I love cutback weeks. It means you don't do as much. Your body gets to regenerate and you keep eating as much and you feel great. You got like all this extra time to enjoy. I stayed really busy this week. It was a slightly stressful weekend with the weird, whatever worldwide glitch that happened. Just random stuff got messed up in our world for a little bit. Midweek, yeah, it was just I don't know. I had kind of a down week. Honestly, it was just a really hard week mentally to stay focused and upbeat and driven. And so it was great to have a cutback week. The one great part about this week was my Tuesday. I did a hike with my poles. Went out, just did very simple wide track pole hiking, working with my poles, keeping that process going, and had a real enjoyable time out hiking with my poles, which was great. That's what cutback weeks I normally do, is one day out of the week, instead of doing intervals, I go out and do hiking with my poles, because honestly, most all of us are gonna hike a lot more than we think, and why not start including that in your training right now? What else we got? I had a set out. I totally ditched a 6-mile run this week because I just didn't feel like doing it. So I said, nope, I'm just gonna not do it and take the day completely off again. So I had 3 full days completely off. One, I was supposed to bike ride. Again, time in life I did not get around to getting the bike fixed. I gotta get my road bike up and just go out on it for a while. That's already ready. I'll get the other one sorted when I can. The weather's also been raining and terrible again this week here in North Carolina. My shin exercises, I've been working on hip alignment and letting that push all the way through. I had a catch in there somewhere, and those are starting to pay off. I can feel that always turned on shin tendon attachment toning down, which is amazing. It's another bump back week. This week is, what am I scheduled for? I think 30. Ooh, it's my first 40-mile week. That's great. So tomorrow is hill repeats. Hey, 7 minutes by 3 minutes. Hill repeats. And then I'm going to the mountains Wednesday night, so I get to run up there. A couple of friends are coming up. We're all gonna run together Saturday, Sunday. I'm also working on the house that I'm staying at. It's a friend's house. I'm doing some work there. While we're there, having a good time, coming back probably Sunday or Monday morning. What else we got? I think I'm gonna change the way I go about training for this event. We run this trail group that I run in. We all run together, and by all running together, some of us don't get the training that we need and the training that we should be doing. We just kind of get in that friends group, and all of us are friends doing that. We can all be friends and still train through these things. We just may not be together all the time doing our long runs or doing our even midweek short runs. We may need to be doing different things. I'm thinking about just running not much slower, but at a slower pace overall for all of my runs, except for the repeats and my one short midweek run, which is more of a tempo kind of run. I think I'm going to aim for that in the 12:30 to 13-minute pace and just train at that. And that's my expected training pace, which is different than my last one and different than any other hundreds I've always done. I've always just went out with everybody, and a lot of the times I'd be running 10-minute miles and 11-minute miles even on single track, and for like 2.5, 3 hours getting my long runs in. But it wasn't, did I need to do that? And it's something I'm beginning to address within myself and like with some of my friends in the group. Like, if I've just been telling people, if you want to run with me during this cycle, I'm going to run my own thing. And if you're going to run ahead, I'm not going to go keep up with you. Like, it's on you if you want to run with me to stay with me. And that's just on our friendship. And if you want to do that, and we'll see where that goes. I know where it's going to go for me. I think I'm just sticking with this plan. And I've been doing that slightly more for the last 2 weeks as I'm getting my endurance built back up and my strength built back up. I can run faster now, but I'm not. And I kind of like that, not having that pressure to stay up with your friends and just stay with your friends and do what we're all doing, which isn't what I need to do or what you need to do or what we all as a group, larger group, need to do, thinking about that. Well, we have to be faster and more efficient and more speed. We can be speedy when we need to be, but we can also train so that we feel better. I haven't had any quarrly little stomach things, although I'm usually not a tender stomach. But I've noticed, I get better hydration, I get better eating habits. I've been able to process things more, even though I haven't gotten back up to where I was in my last training cycle. So I think there's going to be benefits to that as I get, especially in this 40-mile week with a lot of elevation coming this weekend. It'll be real fun and nice to see how this progresses for me. And it's just something a larger group of us who run, we don't need to accept that we just choose to run at a different pace than others. It's the pace we run. That's what we were going to do. Let's do it. And most everybody in this bigger ultra community understands the need for everyone to do their own thing and to be able to adjust to what their needs are. So listen to your body, listen to yourself, and go with what maybe you have a coach who's coaching you. Just double check in with your coach. Hey, I want to make sure we're doing what I need to do. Do I need to do more than what I'm doing? Is it okay if I do a little less sometimes? Don't get pulled into some of the coachings that continually push you without maybe the need for you to have that done to stay happy and to stay healthy and to stay focused and to stay driven and to keep the home life going as well as we can with all this training going on. Just some random words of advice from a guy who's out on the trail a lot and has plenty of time to think. I don't wear headphones. I don't know how people do it. I got enough going on in here that it's just more fun to have all those things going on in my head other than doing what people listen in the headphones or taking calls or ebooks or whatever, which is great for anybody doing that. We're all in it together. Let's get it finished. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, follow me a little bit more. Been watching a couple hundred videos out there recently from rim to river. They're really amazing. What an amazing group who's putting this on. So glad I'm getting to do this and do this with them as an organization as the whole. So We'll see you at week 7. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy.